back, everyone. We're going into game 5 here. Alicia versus Rhett. And we're getting everything we could ask for in this best of 5. $500 on the line in a ZVP. We're going to Shakura's Plateau, Wolf. What do you think about this map for this matchup?
Well, I love this map in general. It's one of my favorite maps. Yeah, it's an older one. It's a map that a lot of people have complained about. It's been changed probably more than any map in the pool has ever been changed, but I really enjoy it. And in this best of 5, I feel like the games are won or lost based on whether Alicia's plan works. Like, Rhett is just Rhett, and like Rhett is unchanging, and he will do what he's gonna do. Like, you can try to kill him, you can try to take a risk against him, but no matter what, he's gonna Rhett. He's gonna Rhett you, man. But Alicia's like, well, how are you gonna handle the Rhett? Like, Rhett he just is, man. He goes towards that max, and if you're not ready for it, he'll kill you. But we'll see what Alicia's got planned.
We're going to try to get that trending, Wolf. He's going to Rhett you. I'm going to Rhett you, man.
He's gonna Rhett you apart, dude.
We're going to have robberies occur across the United States and in South Korea. People are going to be screaming, I'm going to Rhett you, man. Give me the money.
Alicia is gonna fret about it as well. You know? I just killed everything. Everyone's like deleting their tweets right now in their new box. They're like, nope, can't do this anymore.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I've sent the text to MLG. We are deleting the Twitch stream. We'll no longer be broadcasting after that joke. It's okay. I've taken care of it. The ninjas are out. Wolf will never cast a game again. It's all good. He's gonna get redded.
I'm gonna get redded. Don't worry.
He's gonna get redded.
I'll post that on Reddit, like a new website. RETTIIT.
I'm done. I'm out of here, guys. Wolf, tell me about the game. I don't want to hear any more stupid jokes.
Well, Rhett is in typical Rhett fashion. He like tried to deal with the probe option. He was like, nah. I'm not worried. I'm just gonna go to the third base. It's fine. And the drone actually may kill this probe if Alicia doesn't pull it away. He's gonna get out of there. Oh, that was close. 2 more hits would have taken him out. He will just go drop the third base as soon as he gets the opportunity to. He's gonna have to make those 4 Zerglings first, but he's fine with that. Back at Alicia's base, he's gone Nexus first. The Overlord is about to spot that.
Yeah. Overlord's going to spot everything here in the opening of the game because it's too fast, it's too hot to handle. Lings are out here for Rhett. He's going to scout around, see if there's any pylons going down or anything like that over at the third. There is a probe behind the mineral line, but with this cannon just now being started and the Lings coming across the map, I don't think Alicia is going to start anything anytime soon.
He may.
He may, though. Yeah, the hatchery still got some time. The Overlord, though, is on his newly upgraded hoverboard up here. He's going to be able to get over there pretty quickly.
He has to make a pylon to block these Lings out, and as a result, I don't think he's gonna want to commit here. And the Zerglings are even going to come over and spot this probe. Targets it down after seeing with the Overlord. Meanwhile, Alicia, of course, canceled his pylon, starts his cybernetics core, and we're going to go into a normal game. And how will Alicia play this one out? I mean, these games, like I said, are kind of up to him. He does something, and Rhett either holds and wins, or just does not hold and loses. That's kind of what it's been like so far in this best of 5.
And it's kind of hard to actually predict what Alicia is going to do. We've seen him do a ton of different strategies here so far in the 4 games prior to this. On a map like Shakura's, does that mean anything in terms of what we can see?
I wouldn't say that necessarily. Like, on this map, you can do basically any type of strategy. You can do Stargate play. We're at close positions by air. That sentry drop that we talked about before is quite good. We can see the very, very technical Blink Stalker sentry drop where you force seal the ramp and blink in. That's a really good build to do on this map because there's so much space to blink with. So anything is possible for Alicia, and we do see a fast robo coming out here, so it's starting to look more likely. I mean, that's not necessarily what we're going to see 100%, but if I were Alicia, I'd be thinking about it.
Still only on 2 gas at this point. Oh, as I say that, he goes up to 3. Will he add on a 4th? No, it looks like he's going to be content with the Three guess here. Drone-wise, Rat's already up to 39 right now with a ton more on the way, I'm sure. Adding on his first and second gas now in the main. Should be seeing that Roach Warren produced here pretty soon.
Yeah, gonna go Roach Warren, of course, as soon as he has the opportunity, and he'll follow up with Lair. Rhett's Overlord does come in and see the fourth gas, but most importantly sees the robotics. He's gonna lose that Overlord even with the speed upgrade. Or I guess I should say speed change, it's not upgrade, technically speaking. Warp Prism going down, we are gonna see a fast sentry drop by the looks of things. He has not added any additional gateways though, so he can't really do as much with the sentry drop as he wants to.
And yeah,
There they go.
I wonder. Did he forget though? Well, I don't know. They were starting rather late.
He's got a lot of minerals banked up. I think he definitely could have gotten it. Maybe he wanted to hide them from the Overlord. Okay, Twilight Council is going down now. So if he shows his hand here with this sentry drop, he's probably not going to be able to make the Blink Stalker push work. Yeah. Now he's adding a sentry. I like this. Just going to go ahead and make it and then drop it in. That's something you can do with the Warp Prism. It's kind of ironic to watch it unfold. This could be deadly, though. This drop has killed many a Zerg. The Overlord is in position. How quickly will he react?
He drops them over in the far right. The units are going to be able to get up the ramp. And that might be too many to deal with.
Yeah, he's actually just going to get out. He's like, no, I take it back.
Yeah, I don't think that was executed as well as Alicia wanted it to be. I think he almost messed up right there.
Well, I think when he saw the Overlord, he was like, I can't make this work. I quit, you know, I'm just going to pull back here. I'm not going to actually lose anything. And look at this. He gets out, loses the Zealot, but he's just continuing to put the pressure on, forcing Rhett to make units and not drones. And he's going to get away. Actually, he's killing a lot of Overlords with this. I mean, in weird ways, but he is killing it.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen 4 Sentries task to take out Overlords, but hey, you know, you couldn't do your original strat. You got to at least make something out of it, so it's good to see that. But he's thought he was gonna fall back, but he's going back over now to the main. Red does have small little units spread out across his 3 bases, so it's gonna be rather tough for Alicia to really commit to this. Now he might go for a drop here, and he can force fields on the 2 sides of this mineral line, but no, there's too much stuff. He's gonna get out, I think.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to lose these sentries. I like his patience here, not overcommitting at any moment. He's also building up to this really high immortal count, so you can actually just go across the map with Blink, Immortals, the Warp Prism, and the Observer, and kill his opponent with ground forces. Since he has forced so many units, Rhett's drone count is a little bit lighter at less than 60. And with that, he's not going to have... Yeah, he's made a lot of units now, but he's not going to have the economy to make them later. And if he actually attacks into this Protoss base and loses a ton of units, then the counterattack could be fierce.
Well, let's see how this goes. The drop now happening here in the main. And Rhett should actually just start charge straight up into the natural. He's going to lose a ton of drones here, but it won't matter much. Here he goes. He sees those Immortals, and now he's like, crap.
Yeah, it's frustrating. That's exactly what he's saying. Because, I mean, at this point, he's missed his timing with his attack that he wanted to hit. He's losing drones in his main. He's losing even Zerglings that he wanted to make. A few Roaches going down as well. And now he's forced to make more Zerglings. He actually made a ton of Zerglings, and totally has 66 out right now. And Zerglings are not going to be very effective against the type of army that we see. And Alicia is walling off and adding 2 cannons. And you know what that means? It means he is not turning back with this attack. He is really going to commit.
And he might fare pretty well. I love when Protosses use this Warp Prism as the pylon for their army. It's so awesome. You can get right next to the army for the reinforcements. It's much more devastating than just having pylons across the map. Ling's trying to do a kind of, I guess they're trying to just catch some units off guard, not really doing a complete counterattack. And with these +2 Immortals in here, with the 3 of those, they are going to shred the Roaches. But Rhett is burrowed, and the Observer is... Okay, it is there. Thought that was going to be really, really devastating, but Rhett is going to have to fall back.
I think Rhett may just die here. I'm not sure if he has the units to deal with this. There are so many Immortals. These units do have +2 as well. Oh, he's going to get the sentries, though. He does not force field right away, and this is going to be okay for Rhett. In the end, though, the force fields do go down to trap the Zerlings away, and the supply of Alicia is not going anywhere, whereas Rhett is losing more and more Roach forces here. He's trying to get these Immortals. Nice micro on the Warp Prism. The Warp Prism wasn't even moving. Look at that.
All right. Immortals with Warp Prisms, controlling like Alicia just did. That's broken. That needs to be patched. Those two Immortals deal so much damage to Roaches, 60 per shot, guys, as I mentioned before earlier in the show match. And that attack is dealing so much damage here. A lot of Roaches out for rep, but he will not be able to deal with this as the Immortals trying to be taken out there, but will not be able to do so. Good game. Alicia takes the show match and the $500 here in game number 5. Where did Rhett go wrong?
I feel that he really committed a lot of units early on. He overcommitted to dealing with the Sentry drop. He didn't have the economy he wanted. And even though he knew what was coming next, he just wasn't ready for it. I'm not 100% sure how to explain what he did wrong, but he committed a lot of resources and larva to Zerglings. He didn't have the roach count that he wanted. And against that many sentries, you can't really attack with force fields going down. The Zerglings aren't going to connect. And yeah, some might argue, well, he has the Immortals there. Does he want more Roaches? Well, he just wants more Roaches, not that few Roaches with Zerglings that aren't attacking.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Alicia. That is going to be the first show match here, but we have more action coming up right after this break, guys. We're jumping into Grubby going up against Goody, and yet again, another best of 5 for $500. Do not go anywhere. We're going to have a fun, awesome TVP right after this break.